What's up guys, Shouri here, and today we're going to talk about the all-for-one Brawl, which is really great. So both teams get 25 lives, and every time you die, you lose a life. And first team that goes to 0 loses. And this thing can give you so many battle box coins, and the quests are pretty easy too. You gotta win 7 brawls, stay alive for at least 60 seconds, finish 5 brawls without losing more than 4 lives, win a battle without losing more than 20 lives for the whole team, eliminate 4 different enemies in a battle, get 30 assists in battles, and eliminate 7 enemies from 15 meters. So first we're going to talk about Arctic base strategies. And you guys might be surprised to hear me say this, but your best bet is to be a bow camper. And I like to go up on the right side here, and whoever kind of controls this little ridge is just in such a good position. You don't want to overextend past that halfway point because you can see pretty much everywhere from that. And you want to make sure you use your rockets and your health modules. These consumables don't belong to you, so using all the high level consumables is really important. And in a game where every life literally matters, it is super important to use all the consumables you can. Yes, I am saying use every stem, rocket, and Orochi you can in this. It doesn't count towards your stats, and Orochi's getting nerfed anyway, so you're not going to ruin the game for anybody. And it's going to give you an insane amount of battle box coins really fast, so if you're farming for something like the Undying, this is definitely the way to go. When you come up around the ridge, you want to make sure that you have the bow as maxed out as you can get, because if they sneak up on you, you're still going to hit them for max damage since range doesn't matter. And so it's really important, even if you don't know where they are, to have it pulled back all the way. That way you can hit anyone from anywhere in the map the second you see them for 5,000 damage. And honestly, this map is just built for bow camping, and one of the quests is to get 30 assists, and that's how I got a lot of my assists, is using Orochi on this map. But like I said, you want to kind of push up to this area, and you can kind of spawn trap them. They only can go from the left side where I just rocketed, the right side where the ridge is, and like up their center where the control command center is. Like, those are really the only options for them to go, so it's really easy to spawn trap them once you kill their whole team. And right here, I used and Demon was hiding behind the helicopter, and I didn't see him in real time because his red eye marker hid into the helicopter. It was actually pretty crazy. So that's one thing. If you hear the eye marker, you might want to get on the other side of the helicopter. It makes you really hard to see. And I do recommend using eye on this map with Orochi, and use it right before you go up on the right side of this ridge. That way you'll know exactly where you should focus and where you should kind of hide behind walls at, so you can block damage from whatever side you're not going to shoot at. And once you kill someone, you can kind of go to the next thing. That's why I popped eye. I know where their whole team is, and I'm just waiting for them one by one. And it's a really good way to get good multi-kills and streaks. And in this game, it doesn't really matter what kind of points you get, but the streaks are insane because it's all about lives. And if you can get 4 kills and no deaths, that makes your team go up by so much. And this can literally win the game with just one killing spree by doing stuff like this. And because of that, it's very important to be patient. And it is also important to remember how many lives your team has. Make sure you're always paying attention to once it gets to 5 lives, because after it hits 4 lives, if your teammate dies, that means no one else can respawn again. So if you have no health, it's sometimes better to die and make sure you get that last life instead of letting one of your bad teammates take it. For example, right here it says they have 2 lives. That doesn't mean they have 2 respawns. That means the 2 guys alive, that counts. So make sure that you're the one who gets that last respawn, not your bad teammates. And also, if you have Undying, make sure you use that and keep it on cooldown at all times, and then switch Orochi. because it's basically a free multi-kill, or at the very least a free kill. And you can also help your team get them low. You run over there with Scout and just do damage along the way. And then you just start doing damage with the Berserker. And if you're about to die, you hit Undying. You'll get either a kill or you'll get a bunch of assists. Your team will go up a lot of plus from doing that, and it's really a good idea. And then as soon as it goes on cooldown, just go back to Orochi until you're ready to go back Undying again. This is the best strategy I've found for the Launchpad Pandora map. So in the beginning, I just run straight out and I'll throw a grenade on the right side and then just kind of look at what my teammates doing on the left. And then I'll go here and see if a sniper actually went up, and they had a guy that did go up top, so I was able to kill him. And then after you kill him, you just go inside that tunnel, and then you go back and forth between the tunnel and right here with your shotgun, and you should be able to, at the very least, do a kill for every death and help your teammates do a lot too. So remember, just like with the other map, you want to change to high level consumables since none of these belong to you. And on this map, instead of rockets, I like to start off with throwing knives. That way you don't kill yourself with the rockets. I find throwing knives a lot more successful on this one. If they all bunch up and spawn, then you can switch rockets. But again, just so I don't kill myself, I always think it's best to go throwing knives. But what do I know? Because I just lost my 4 at once to a guy who rocketed me. So, again, if they all are in that spawn, like bunched together, just switch rockets, run up in there with your Undying, and just like pop Undying and rocket, and then you won't be able to kill yourself. If you have stems, it also works really good, and that's how I got the triple there. And I got 16 battle box coins with only 10 kills, and this took 3 minutes. And I've found these numbers pretty consistent, which can be pretty insane when you're talking about 16 every 3 minutes, which is much more than classic mode. And then if you can have the goal to reset the challenges, it is a really, really good way to farm Undying. These challenges aren't that hard either, so that really does help. Right here, me and Demon are just basically sitting in their spawn and waiting for them, and I like to kind of go back and forth right here, and so if they come out on the outside, I can help with Scout and shoot them for my teammates, and if they come up the ramp, then I'll just shoot them with my shotgun. I end up jumping down because I see Demon's low in their spawn, and he's on a pretty large killing streak. He ends up getting the triple, and I want to try to see if I can help him get that 4 at once. Our teammate ends up getting it, and my iPad goes to 10%, which is always super annoying when you're in their spawn, and basically you're just iPad. You can't use the controls anymore. Right there, I'm able to help Demon get that kill, and he's 1 away from an unstoppable right here. And he ends up getting it like a boss. Congratulations, Demon. Great teamwork, bro. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching, and I really think this is a great way to farm for Undying Battle Box coins if you got the gold to reset or not. It just gives a lot of Battle Box coins just for playing, really, and it takes very little time to do it. Alright, guys, have a great night.